Today we are smoking ham on my Louisiana Series 7 electric pellet smoker. Right here we have a 7.5 pound ham. Now, first thing you want to do, you want to cut grooves in the ham like I did here, as you can see right here. As you can see also right here, you kind of want to just do kind of a X pattern or a square pattern. That's really going to help the glaze go into the ham and gonna make it really juicy, really tender, and it's gonna melt in your mouth and it's gonna taste like candy. All right, now it's time to glaze, and this glaze is my own recipe. It's a 1/4 cup maple syrup, a 1/2 cup brown sugar, probably about a tablespoon, maybe probably about 1.5 tablespoons. I measure. It's probably 1.5 tablespoons of honey Dijon mustard, and 3 tablespoons of raspberry cranberry juice, or you can use apple juice. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna glaze this bad boy, this ham, at the beginning and the end of the smoke. So just go ahead and glaze this right here. Oh man, that's looking good. Maple syrup makes a really good binder. It's really sticky also with the brown sugar. So it's sticking on there really nice. And remember to go ahead and cut in kind of an X pattern or a square pattern like I did right here, and it helps the glaze actually really go inside the ham. Here we go, it's looking good. And I recommend everyone making this glaze. It's really good. Maple syrup, hey man, if you don't have any maple syrup, that's fine. Just go ahead and use regular syrup, that'll work as well. But maple really brings out the flavor, especially using the competition blend pellets, which has some maple syrup in there as well. Oh yeah, a couple hours on the smoker, that's going to be sticky goodness, man. It's going to create a really nice bark with the sugar in there. Turn this up to 250 degrees. It should reach the 250 degree mark in no time at all. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy on the smoker. And always remember, woo, look at that smoke. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That is what I'm talking about. Always remember, fill your drip pan at least 3/4 full on this smoker so it will not cause any kind of fires. It's in the instruction manual. It's very here we go. Just like that. All right, we'll come check it in about an hour. And right now it's cooking at 250 degrees. So I'm gonna leave the meat probes out, and probably about 2 hour, 3 hour mark, I'll go ahead and put the meat probes in. Drip pan, obviously fill it up with water, but you know, if you have any extra juice, I'm doing a glaze with some cranberry raspberry juice. It's supposed to be apple juice. I have this in my fridge. Why not, man? Let's just pour this in there. There we go. The steam from that raspberry and cranberry is going to infuse the ham. It is going to be delicious. I think a lot of people do forget is this ham is already cooked. We just are warming it up using a smoke method. We're just giving an extra layer, an extra flavor of bark using smoke, using hickory and apple and maple kind of pellets to use for the electric smoker. I'm using competition pellets. It's fairly cheap. Walmart has this 40-pound bag for only 15 bucks, 15, 20 bucks, and actually pretty good. It's gonna be a nice coat of bark, and that glaze is going to be put on here as soon as it reaches 135 degrees, along with some pineapples. It's just a regular butt portion. It's unspiraled. I really like the unspiraled kind, so you could cut your own portions, cut your own thickness. Rule of thumb, at 250 degrees, it's roughly going to take about 20-25 minutes per pound. So hopefully this bad boy will be done in about 4 hours, or a little sooner. But like I said, at 135 mark, we're going to take this bad boy off, and then we're going to glaze it and put some pineapples on it. Now 276 watts per hour, which only comes to about 16.5 cents. It's very energy efficient. This is my go-to smoker. Costco has it right now for $449, on sale from $599. It is a really good smoker. It's basically just click the button, leave it, and let it smoke, man. No regulating the temperature with charcoal or lump coal. No putting in no wood chunks or wood chips, but it is my go-to. It is a really good smoker. I love it. All right, we're about an hour into the smoke. We're gonna go ahead and open it, and we're gonna glaze it. I did mention before to glaze it at the beginning and the end of the smoke, I'm going to go ahead and glaze it in the middle of the smoke too, just to get a nice extra bark on there. As you can see, it seems to be drying up a little bit. I really don't want it to dry up, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and glaze it in the middle of the smoke. And this maple syrup, it's bee's knees. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to create a nice little bark on there. Also, I don't know if you can see my water pan, but it is starting to get a little empty. So I'm going to refill the water as well. And we're 1 hour into the smoke, and we already evaporated quite a bit of water. And I will come back in 2 hours. Alright, we're right at the 3.5 hour mark. As you can see, there is a bark steadily growing on the ham. It's looking really, really good. I just put in the probe temperature as well, or the probe to check the temperature. And as you can see, it's 127 degrees. We're going to go ahead and take this bad boy off, and we're going to put some pineapple on it. We're going to go ahead and glaze it one more time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, look at that. Go ahead and zoom in. That's looking really, really good. Take this probe out. Okay. Oh yeah, that smells delicious. Delicious. And nothing to it, man. You just grab the pineapple and you just put it all around any way that you want. Oh man, this smells great, guys. I wish you could be here to smell this. All right, we got all the pineapple on. Now we're just gonna hit it with that brown sugar maple glaze. Like I said, there's brown sugar in here, there's maple syrup, there is honey Dijon, and a little bit of cranberry raspberry juice. And it is super, super sticky. And this is going to create a lot of flavor, especially put the pineapple on there. Oh man. So it's at 127 degrees right now internally. We're going to go ahead, put it back on the smoker at 250 degrees. As soon as the internal temperature reaches 145 degrees, this bad boy is going to be done. We're going to go ahead and take it off when it hits 145. All right, try to reserve a little bit of glaze for the end as well. And there it is. Let's put this bad boy back on the smoker. Oh yeah, that's looking super juicy, super juicy. All right, we're a little more than 4 hours into the smoke right now, and this dude looks done. The temperature internals reading at 143 degrees. I was shooting for 145. We'll go ahead and take it off. It's 143. I punctured it a couple times in a couple different places as well, just to see if it's done. Oh yeah, that's looking really, really good. There's some nice solid bark on there too. Sweet potatoes are looking nice and soft as well. Looking real good. I'm gonna go ahead and get this bad boy off. I'm gonna let it rest probably about 25 minutes before we cut into it. Looks real good. All right, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We are all done with the smoke. We just let the ham rest for 25 minutes. You just gotta go ahead and remove the toothpicks, and we'll go ahead and cut into it. Oh man, it's so sticky, so juicy. The pineapple is sticking right to the outside. That's good stuff. Let's go ahead and get a little piece right here. Oh. It's gonna taste like candy. This is so good. Look at that. Look at that nice bark. Oh, now we're talking. Look at that. Oh, nice and juicy still. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta get me a piece. That is really good. Well, follow me on Instagram at Homebrews and Barbecue. Thank you very much.